Hey guys, my name is Alex and welcome back to my channel Tacoma XELA. And it's cold where I am. I hope it's warm where you are, and I hope that you are doing well wherever you may be. In today's video, it will be a short instructional video on how to install an LED hood light for my 2019 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. And we'll go ahead and unbox this and see what's in here to see what we need to do the install to take this to this. I want to point out, by the way, that this LED hood light kit doesn't only apply to a Tacoma, but it also works on any other car or any other truck. What do we have here? We have the LED strip with the wire. We have a 5 amp fuse. We have a male connector, female connector, and a battery connector right here, and then the switch. We also have some tie wraps and some wipes, and also the fuse holder, which is kind of weird because it's in a loop. So I think they forgot to cut this, so we'll go ahead and snip this. There you go. I've gone ahead and determined where I want to attach this LED strip, which is right here. And as you can see, this one has 3M tape affixed to it. Hopefully you can see that. 3M is a pretty good product, and I trust that this will hold for a very long time. Next up now is I just want to determine where the center point is. It doesn't have to be exact, but try to be precise as you can. So my middle is right there. I'm just going to line it up with this hole right here, and then start mounting right over here. So strip that tape backing out. The reason why I chose this spot right here is because of the angle that it creates when the hood is up. So basically it's almost of a parallel angle relative to the hood, so it should give me some nice lighting when it's open. So just make sure that the tape sticks there pretty well. Next step is to route this wire around. Now, if you're patient enough, you can actually fish the wire through here, and it'll come out right at the bottom horizontal. That took me a couple minutes and a few tries to pull it out of there, but it works. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit of slack and then run the wire through here. So now that we know how long we need the wiring, we'll just go ahead and cut it. So lots of extra wires. And then connect our connectors. I wish I knew where my crimp tool is right now. Now that we've connected the fuse line into the red wire and also the connector to the battery, go ahead and undo this nut right here in the positive and secure this line. Okay, we'll go ahead and tighten that up later. And the last and final step would be to determine where you want to put the switch. I chose this spot right here because there's already a hole in it and I don't need to drill. And please note that this switch, you can adjust it up and down. If you can see here, there's a long thread, and you can adjust it higher or lower depending on the touch point of the hood. So I'm gonna try it out at this height right now and see how it goes, and connect the black wire and the male connector to it, and then that should be it. I'm just gonna strip back the black and red wire all the way here. So we can connect the male adapter, which is this piece right here. Now that I got it connected, all I got to do now is plug it into the switch. And there you go. The next step now is just to secure these wires with tie wraps and make sure that we have a clean install, and then I'll show you how this whole thing works. We are all done, and I waited till the end of the day to show you the result of our install so I can give you a demo that's more of a realistic scenario. So let me just turn off the lights here and pop the hood up, and there you go. And let me just toggle the switch here on and off so you can see it with and without. I just want to point out, by the way, that I ended up adjusting the height of the switch to about an additional 1/8 of an inch, and it closes perfectly. One last thing that you want to make sure of is that when you close the hood, that it actually turns off that light in there. And one way to do this is by going under here by the wheel well, and as you can see, there is some light over there, and I'm just gonna reach up here to close the hood. Now the light is gone, so we know that that switch was properly installed, and we're good. Make sure that that works, otherwise it will drain your battery. To be honest, I was hoping that it would turn out to be a lot brighter than what you're seeing right now, but it is a no-name brand, and for under $30, I think it's worth it, and it will serve its purpose. This will come in really handy when you're pulled over to the side of the road at night and you're in the middle of nowhere, and I'm pretty sure it will do just fine. But when you're working in your garage at home, you have the luxury and convenience to use any kind of lighting that you need. But for emergency purposes, I think this is gonna do just fine. That is it for today's instructional video, and I certainly hope that you guys learned something today. This is a definite do-it-yourself installation. Took me about half an hour to do. Very straightforward, very simple to do. And again, thank you to my subscribers, and for those who haven't, I hope that you consider to subscribe. So please go ahead and hit that notification bell button and the subscribe button, and hope to see you again next time. Until then, if you can be anything, I hope you can be kind.